Here we go then for the last race on the last day of the current season. We finish off with a Class 3 over the 1,600 metres with 14 heading to post, headed by Cheng Prince. Comes off an all-weather campaign, third last time out, running ahead. Blinkers off. They tried them just for one start last time out, didn't seem to work. Secret Vision's last start winner from barrier 10, gets barrier 10 again. Tuchel possibly undone by the yielding to soft track last time out behind leading Fortune's a 1.9 favourite. Powerful Wings placed on his last two. Beaten favourite though behind Secret Vision last time out. Storm Legend run up to My Ecstatic last time out. Chevalier Prince up in class. A last start winner towards barrier 14 out here though for Frankie Law and Joe Moreira. Ready Player One has had a little bit of a break since his last start in June, and Let's Do It, who's been top four in his last three, but again beaten favourite on his last two, Mark.
And he raced last weekend, did Let's Do It. Easy one here again with Super Winner charging to the lead. He's got to run out of 1,600 metres. Ode to Joy went forward last time. He goes forward again. Let's Do It might punch up. Cheng Prince will get a good run. He's raced wide at his last couple but has a surface switch. Chevalier Prince, Blastoise all three wide with Ready Player One. And Tuchel, Nick, if he's going to win the last, he'll have to do it from last.
He certainly will, and he'll be observing in last place if the speed map is anything to go by. Obviously drawn 11, so they might just take him back and use that good turn of foot late.
I think that might be positive on Tuchel. We'll find out in due course. Be interesting to see, will the trainers' title race still be alive? Will the jockeys' title race still be alive? Well, Frankie Law trained Chevalier Prince, and he'll be ridden by Joe Moreira.
Joe, the final race on Saturday will bring the curtain down on the season here in Hong Kong. You're riding a last start winner in the shape of Chevalier Prince. I guess you couldn't really want for a better ride to come into the final race of the season.
Yeah, he did win impressively. He kind of surprised me as things didn't go on his way last time. He had to face the breeze. He was three wide without cover, and he still hit the line very strongly, winning from long way. I mean, return for home, I could feel like he was going to win that race from a long way home. So I just hope that he's able to repeat what he's just done, and hopefully that might be the key to make the grand finale special.
How do you overcome the outside barrier? I mean, on the day itself, you've got a sort of a mixed bag as far as barriers are concerned, but this fellow from 14, I guess that's a bit tougher for him.
It is, but the best we can do is do our best. So hopefully somehow we're able to slot in and get some cover and then hit the line strong.
He's a 5-year-old that's had plenty of experience in this sort of company. He has won in this grade, so I guess that's certainly a positive as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and you mentioned about winning on this grade. He won on this grade with me, so it's a horse that I'm quite familiar with. So with a little bit of luck, we might be able to just sneak another winner out of him.
I don't think it'll be too far away. It's interesting, isn't it? The barriers haven't been kind, though, with Chevalier Prince. What about Secret Vision, Mark? He's a last start. So when he got Powerful Wings in the field as well, they ran 1-2. Powerful Wings is actually favourite for this.
He got them both in. Just Powerful Wings gets the weight turnaround on Secret Vision, who's just got better and better since he arrived. First start 11th, then a third to Escape Route, third to Super Oasis, and then Too Good for Powerful Wings. 1,600 metres again. We know they'll both run the trip out solidly, Nick, and thought they might just about be the Quinella here with Tuchel. In fact, the Tears with Tuchel in the race, the other chance.
Yeah, both of them slightly similar profiles, really. They're both improving. Obviously, Secret Vision getting the win last time out and does have 7 pounds more to carry, but both of them come here in super form. OK, Tuchel rolled last time, Nick. It's as odds on. But again, it's one of these situations. It was a softer track, yielding to softs this day. Do you give him an excuse? I think you can. Look, lightly raced horse. He's probably still yet to really find his perfect conditions. I mean, having a look through his pedigree, actually, he is a related horse to the one on testing ground, but he might be a different entity and perhaps wants top of the ground. So, yeah, look, I give him a pass for this, and he's certainly a very nice horse, isn't he? Obviously, the others that we saw there, Super Winner and Encountered, both knocking up and finishing towards the rear mark.
Second time at 1,600 metres, and he said there's some horses beaten a long way here, and the 3-year-old stuck on quite OK. It's not going to rain on Saturday either.
No, OK, take your word for it. Finally, Storm Legends. That'll be the last one we have a look at. Mark, this is a good second behind My Ecstatic last time.
He steps up to the 1,600 here at, or he comes back to the 1,600 actually. This was 1,650 at Happy Valley. It wasn't a bad run from him. He was just on the cusp at the end. He was 9th over the 1,200 metres. But I do think the distance does suit Nick. Yeah,
look, he's done a Night of Thunder, and I think the way he races suggests that this trip will suit him. And Matthew Chadwick takes the ride for the first time, and He's actually yet to ride a winner for Casper in 10 rides this season, so it'd be nice to do it in the last, wouldn't it?
All right, okay, and possible that'll be the icing on the cake as well for the Tony Cruz Award. But send us off with a winner, Nick.
Yes, well, hopefully it's going to go the way of Harry Bentley and Secret Vision. Quite like this horse going forward. I think he's very much an improver. And even with an extra few pounds, 7 in fact, his form's good. Super Oasis 6th in that race last time. He's come out and won since. 2 call in for second. Look, clearly a nice horse. Will appreciate the sounder conditions this weekend. Powerful wings. Well, if you like Secret Vision, you can't really not like the 7, so he has to go in. And from the top one, Chang Cheng Prince in for 4th. Better known recently as an all-weather horse, but does have turf form. And that run last time certainly wasn't the worst. 4, 5, 7 and 1 in the last.
Pretty similar. Tuchel to bounce back, though, over the 1600 on a firm track. Zach Purton and John Size to take the last. 7 powerful wings to beat home Secret Vision, simply on a weight turnaround with that pair. They were both good last time. As was Chevalier Prince, he might have to do it tough again, but he certainly did it last time out. I think this field might be just a little stronger, though. 5, 7, 4 and 11 in the last.
5 and 7, that's the cue for me as well, and I think that will seal the Jockeys Championship for Zach Purton, but it may well go right down to the line. That's race number 11, Class 3 of the 1600 metres. Last race for the season. I hope it's a lucky day for you. Hong Kong racing returns in September.